Alright guys, very good morning everyone. Please confirm if you can hear me properly. Alright, chalo. Very well, very good morning once again all of you. So guys, today we are going to discuss some important topics of the amino acid. This is the first session. Alright. Yes, very good morning. So guys, in this session what are we going to talk about? The classification and the synthesis, like very easy methods of synthesis of amino acid. And also before watching this session, I hope that you have seen the acid and base session, yes or no? In the previous acid and base session, which was on the YouTube channel only right over here, we had discussed how to calculate or how to know that which species of any acid is going to exist at what pH. Yes, pehle confirm karo, you have seen that session, yes or no? Yes. And I had also referred chapter number 8 from the Claydon book. Yes, have you studied chapter number 8? Or at least if you have a basic idea about the acid base properties, it will be very easy to understand the amino acids. Okay? Yes, very well. So yes guys, my name is Jagriti Sharma and you are going to find me here on YouTube. So the schedule for the new month, that is July, will be Friday and Saturday. Informing you already, will provide the schedule tomorrow. So Friday and Saturday is the timing for the sessions in the month of July, and the time will be same 9:15. Okay, Friday and Saturday, July. All right, guys. So yes, you can. Yes, we are going to move onwards very quickly, but before that, let me inform you that new batch has already started. My sessions on Unacademy Plus and Iconic have already started. From June 2022, we have started the organic reagents already. And if you are interested in joining Unacademy Plus right now, you can do so because the Unlock 20 offer is going on. 20% you are going to get the discount by using the code Jagriti S Live. Okay. All right. Very well, all of you. Let's move onwards. All of your friends are here. Also, if you want to join me on Telegram, you can join with this name CSIR Net 2022. Okay. All right. Very well. Also, Battle of Poles chemical bonding is going on right now. We are going to continue the Battle of Poles series in the month of July as well. Okay. Chalo. So let's start with the classification of amino acids. Okay guys, so classification based on what? So classification we are going to do based on the side chain. Alright, based on the side chain of amino acid. Now first of all guys, you know that there are some amino acids which are essential and non-essential. Yes, so essential amino acids क्या होते हैं? Essential amino acids are those which are not produced in your body and they have to be consumed from some external source, and non-essentials are those which the body already produces. Okay, so there are 21 amino acids. There are, yes, good morning guys, there are 21 amino acids. Okay, and we are going to classify these 21 amino acids into simple categories by which it will be easy for you to remember. Also, before moving onwards, let me just confirm one thing that you know about this. Guys, when we had studied about the carbohydrates, we were following the D and L nomenclature. Yes or no? We were following the D and L nomenclature. That is the OH group, keeping the most oxidized group on the top, CHO on the top, CH2OH on the bottom. So if the OH was present on the right hand side of the chiral carbon, it was D sugar. Yes or no? Yes, it was D sugar. If I am placing the CHO CH2OH once again, but OH on the left hand side and hydrogen on the right. This was known as the L sugar. Yes, this was the L sugar. So all the carbohydrates in nature will exist in the D sugar form, all the carbohydrates. Yes, and all the amino acids which are present in nature, they will be L amino acids. Okay? All of them will be L amino acids. How do we draw the L amino acid and which amino acid are we talking about? So guys, we are talking about alpha amino acid. That is, we are talking about alpha amino acid. Let's say for example, on the same carbon, on the same carbon, you are going to have the COOH group and the amine group on the same carbon. Now there could be a hydrogen or some alkyl group over here. There could be a CH3 or some alkyl group. Okay. So yes, so usually this is what you have. Alpha amino acid. These are all alpha amino acid, which means on the same carbon you are having the carboxylic acid group as well as the amine. Okay. So now based on the side chain, this is the side chain right over here, this methyl. There could be methyl, there could be ethyl, some carboxylic acid group or some amine group or some aromatic group. So based on the side chain, we are going to classify our L amino acids. Yes, L matlab ki the amine group is going to be on the left hand side. Yes, chalo. So this is how it's going to be written. All of these 21 amino acids are L amino acids. Okay? Chalo. Now guys, it is very simple. Let's start with our easiest amino acid. What is the easiest amino acid to learn? Yes, glycine. You remember glycine? Yes, everyone remembers glycine. Why? Just trying to find some relationship between whichever amino acid you are using. So glycine we are using in the complexing agent. Glycinato complex सुना है सबने? Yes, bidentate ligand है ना? COO minus CH2 NH2. This is a bidentate ligand glycine. Yes, so we know glycine from there also. We are using it in the complexes. तो किसी भी तरीके से याद रखना है. So this is glycine having two hydrogen. Yes, yes, all right. So अच्छा glycine तो याद हो गया ठीक है very well. What about if we replace this hydrogen group? एक hydrogen को करा replace किससे करा? Let's say methyl. Okay. Let's say I'm replacing this with a methyl. What will it become? Yes, what will it become? ये बन गया alanine. This is alanine when I am replacing this hydrogen with one CH3. So what do I call this CH3? It is a side chain, methyl group in the side chain. ठीक है और देखते हैं guys example. Yes, in this one. अमीनो एसिड विद हाइड्रोफोबिक साइड चेन के अंदर क्लासिफाई होते हैं. सो व्हाट इज हाइड्रोफोबिक साइड चेन? मतलब कि सम ऑर्गेनिक पार्ट विल बी देयर. डोंट गेट स्केयर्ड बाय ऑल ऑफ दीज. ठीक है, ये सारे लर्न नहीं करने हैं. सो yes, just focus on what we are doing. Right, first thing, as I have talked about, the carboxylic acid group and the amine group, both of them are on the same carbon. It is your alpha amino acid and methyl लगा हुआ है. It is alanine. Okay. Yes, very simple. Also, when you are studying asymmetric synthesis, you might have also seen the Evans oxazolidinone system. Yes or no? सबने देखा Evans oxazolidinone? So where are you getting that evansoxazolinone from? You are getting it from valine. Yes, isopropyl group. So देखो ऐसे याद करो, valine में V होता है, ठीक है, valine में V होता है. So there is this isopropyl group which is connected over here on the same carbon having the COH and the NH2, and absolutely एक और hydrogen है ही. So this valine is also L-valine. Very very simple. Very simple. All right, so these two are very frequently used in the synthesis. फिर alanine से जाओ सीधा phenylalanine. Go directly over here. Phenylalanine. Yes, what is it? जैसे alanine है CH3, I have replaced one of the hydrogens of alanine with a phenyl group. Okay, be very careful. COOH, NH2 है, one hydrogen, but it is not directly pH, it is CH2pH. Take care of this. So this is phenylalanine. Okay, yes, very good. This is also easy. देखो guys, leucine or isoleucine are not asked very frequently, but you must know that they are going to have the butyl group. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 4 carbon groups it is there. एक में isopropyl isobutyl group है, एक में secondary butyl group है. Just that it is not very frequently asked, but you must know that there are 4 carbons in the side chain in this leucine and isoleucine. Methionine is very important. Why methionine is important? Yes, we have studied in the bioinorganic chemistry that methionine is going to be helpful in the heavy metal poison removing. That is heavy metal poisoning जो हो जाती है body में, methionine helps to remove that. How? Because sulfur has a huge affinity for heavy metals, isn't it? Lead and cadmium and arsenic and so on and so forth, right? So mercury, let's say. तो heavy metal poisoning कौन remove करता है? Sulfur containing uh, your amino acids. Yes, absolutely. तो methionine, देखो methionine में क्या है guys? CH2, CH2, SCH3. Okay, very simple it is. ये बनाओ carboxylic acid, NH2 बना दो. Okay, एक हाइड्रोजन है ही, दो CH2, SCH3. All right, just remember these two carbons. Okay, so either you have one carbon in between or you have two carbon. बस इतने ही होते हैं वैसे usually in between the functional group and this alpha carbon. Okay, so usually either you get two carbon difference or you get one carbon difference. ठीक है, जैसे कि phenylalanine में one carbon difference है, right? Yes, वैसे ही यहाँ पे देखो only two carbon difference between the HME. Good morning guys. Yes. Now, what about the tyrosine and the tryptophan? The only amino acid which has a aromatic side chain जिसके अंदर पूरा का पूरा indole आ गया है. What is this? Is it indole? Absolutely. So I can ask you which amino acid is having indole in the side chain. It is tryptophan. All right. Easy to remember in this way. Indole वाला कौन है? Tryptophan है. अच्छा, imidazole वाला कौन है? Histidine है. Yes, ये देखो, ये रहा imidazole group histidine. तो ये यहाँ पे क्यों है क्लासिफिकेशन में? We will see that. Why is it separately classified? All right. So yes, guys, let's come back to this. See, all of these amino acids that we have seen over here, they are having hydrophobic side chain. They are water insoluble. Okay, not very highly, no sorry, amino acid तो water soluble है, but anyways hydrophobic side chain, which means it is having a proper R group. Alkyl हो, aryl हो, कुछ भी हो, it is having a hydrophobic side chain. अच्छा, now tyrosine is the one having the phenolic OH. So why the pKs are given guys? pK क्यों दिया है? सब जितने भी protonated groups है, why the pK values are given? They are helpful in finding out the isoelectronic pH. We will do that as well. Isoelectric pH find out करेंगे based on these pK values. Okay. Now let's move backwards to the first slide. What is the classification? Classification is based on कि side chain पे charge क्या है. Yes, positive charge or negative charge in the solution. Who is going to have a negative charge, guys? Let's say once again we are writing the amino acid. So this is your R group, this is your H group. Now if the R group is having a carboxylic acid, so the carboxylic acid after losing this proton will become COO minus. Yes, it will become CO minus. So in the solution it's going to have a negative charge. किसके पास होता है negative? Only two acids. You have only two acids, aspartic acid and glutamic acid. And have you seen them in the structure of hemerythrin? Yes or no? You already know them, isn't it? Hemerythrin के structure में आते हैं. Oxygen transport, hemerythrin. Yes, you have studied. And what did I tell you? Since aspartic acid छोटा acid है, ठीक है? How? In the aspartic acid, ये देखो, you write it once again, COOH, NH2 hydrogen. So you will write CH2 COOH in the aspartic acid, only one CH2. Yes, yes. All right. और ग्लूटामिक में क्या है? देखो ग्लूटामिक एसिड में CH2CH2COOH मतलब कि CH2CH2COOH. This is aspartic acid and this is glutamic acid. How easy? How would you remember this, guys? Because side chain है तो directly COH तो होगा नहीं. There will be a CH2 in between. Yes, aspartic में A पहले आता है, G बाद में आता है, isn't it? ABCD में A पहले आता है और G बाद में आता है. So you will say that aspartic acid is smaller one, G is bigger one. You are having two CH2 group in the glutamic acid. Okay? Yes, yes, aspartic acid and glutamic acid. Very easy to remember. Okay, chalo. So yes, negative part is done. Now let's come to the positive part. अच्छा, who is going to be positive? Yes, who is positive? जिसके पास में side chain में amine group है. Why? Because amine in the acidic medium can take a proton and it can become NH3 positive. Yes, it can become NH3 positive after taking a proton. So which kind of amine group? You have simple amine group, you have guanidine group also, and you have imidazole group. तीन है, ठीक है? So basic side chain 3, negative side chain या फिर acidic side chain 2. Let's consider इसको हम बोलेंगे acidic side chain. Acidic side chain only 2, aspartic acid, glutamic acid, and basic side chain there are 3. Okay guys, so if I'm asking you this question कि acidic side chain में क्या charge होता है and basic side chain में क्या charge होता है, so the charges will be positive for the basic side chain and negative for the acidic side chain. Very simple. Now let's move onwards. Let's first talk about the histidine, because in the bioinorganic, that is in the porphyrin ligands, there are so many histidine. Yes, आप पूरा histidine से भरा हुआ है. Let's say your hemocyanin molecule. What is the structure of hemocyanin? This way the copper is connected by N-histidine, N-histidine. Yes, this nitrogen of the histidine. So which nitrogen of the histidine is it connected to? It is connected to this nitrogen of the histidine. Yes, इसी से connect होगा ना, because this is your pyrrole type nitrogen doing resonance, और इसके पास तो electron density, it is pyridine like nitrogen, so connected to this. Yes, all right. So that's why the amino acids are important. You must know at least few structures. Okay. So this is only one CH2 in between. There is a carboxylic acid group and there is a amine group. Only one CH2 in between and फिर ये क्या आ गया imidazole. Yes, the ring is very simple. What is imidazole? You are having a 5-membered ring having 2 nitrogens. That is imidazole. Yes, you already know this. Imidazole ring. This is basic. Why? Because from this nitrogen it can take away a proton. So it is after taking this proton, it will become like this, positive and positive. ठीक है? So basic side chain will have a positive charge. Simply in the arginine molecule, you are having 1, 2 and 3 carbons in between और उसके बाद क्या है देखो guanidine system. Isn't it guanidine? ये देखो. Yes, all the nitrogens are going to give you similar resonating structures. Guanidine side chain. Okay, and the last one बहुत easy है, lysine. ठीक है, और guys lysine और leucine में confuse नहीं होना है. This is lysine. Lysine is having a basic side chain और leucine or isoleucine that is different. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and one simple amine group. One simple amine group. Okay, nothing else. All right. Only three basic side chain molecules: arginine, histidine, and lysine. Yes, very very simple. Chalo. We are going to come back on these molecules and calculate the isoelectric pH. But first, और थोड़ा classification देख लेते हैं. All right. Now acid with polar uncharged side chain. Uncharged side chain मतलब कि polar भी है लेकिन uncharged भी है, ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? Yes. So whenever you are considering कि it is polar but no charge is present, consider amide functional group. Isn't it? Because amide is polar but it is not going to have any charge. Neutral रहेगा. Neutral groups are there. ठीक है? So कहाँ है amide? Yes, you have aspartic acid, you have glutamic acid. Two of these acids, ये देखो अभी अभी देखा ना, negative side chain aspartic acid and glutamic acid. अब ये carboxylic acid है, इनका amide बना दो, क्या बनेगा? Your aspargine and glutamine. ये देखो aspargine बन गया, उसका हमने क्या कर दिया? कार्बोक्सिलेट का बना दिया amide. Aspargine glutamic acid से फिर से amide बना दिया, so you are getting glutamine. Okay. Yes. Yes, Nikhil, sound is okay. एक बार volume high करो. Okay. So it is very very simple, guys. If you just remember few of them, the other ones you are going to remember and just try to revise once in a while. So aspargine is an amide of the aspartic acid. Glutamine also amide of the aspartic acid. Very simple. Okay, what about the serine and the threonine? They looks like there is sulfur in both of them, but it is not. Serine में होता है CH2OH group. Threonine में भी उसी का isomer है. So one carbon extra. Yes, this is going to have the 1-ethyl alcohol group. All right. So basically, either you have the alcohol group, simple alcohol groups, or you have the amide bus in the polar but uncharged side chain. Okay. All right. YouTube पे वॉइस स्लो आ रही है. Guys, to me, when I'm playing the same video in my phone, it's the sound is okay only. तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि काफी साउंड आ रहा है. Okay, so I don't know. I'll see if there's some technical issue. All right. So yes. Now about these special cases, why are they special? Glycine to special hai because it is smallest, right? It is having only two hydrogens, no side chain, nothing. Yes. All right. Proline is another special case. Why? Because here you are not having a free NH2 group. No free NH2 group. क्योंकि ये देखो क्या किया यहाँ पे. You are having a secondary amine, isn't it? In all the amino acids, you are usually having a free NH2 group. All the amino acids are 1 degree amine only. लेकिन यहाँ देखो क्या है 2 degree amine. How? On the same carbon, on the alpha carbon in which the carboxylic acid and the amine is present, वो cycle बना रहा है. It's forming a 5-membered ring with the NH group. So it is a 2 degree amine. Okay, very, very special case. Also about cysteine. Acha, so guys, there are two molecules, or let's say two amino acids which are having sulfur in the side chain. कौन सा है? Methionine we had studied, no? CH2 CH2 SCH3. दो कार्बन फिर SCH3. ठीक है? Here it is cysteine. Cysteine मतलब कि you are having one CH2 and the thiol group. How easy to remember? Cysteine, another amino acid which is going to be responsible for the uh, poison removal, heavy metal poisoning removal. Okay, and if I'm replacing the sulfur with selenium, this is going to be called as the selenocysteine. Very simple, selenocysteine. Okay, चलो. So basically we have classified all of them. अब हम देखेंगे isoelectric pH. You have to do some calculations. So yes, let me just tell you the idea about the isoelectric pH. थोड़ा सा calculate करेंगे. Yes guys, how to find out the isoelectric pH of any amino acid? See, some amino acids are neutral. For example, glycine, it is very neutral. So for glycine, you are having the COOH group as well as the NH2 group. यही तो होता है. And both of the other ones are hydrogen. Yes, you're just having a simple glycine और ये क्या हो गया hydrogen. Now, isoelectric pH is where both the units are going to be charged. मतलब you are going to get a Zwitter ion. Yes, either you get this, मतलब कि the total charge is neutralized. Either you get the Zwitter ion or you get equal concentrations of both of these. इसमें भी क्या हो रहा है? If you are having 50% of this species and 50% of this species, the total charge is cancelled, right? Plus and minus. Okay. So isoelectric pH is where you are getting the charged neutralized of the amino acid. Okay. Yes. तो ये होता है concept of isoelectric pH. How to calculate the isoelectric pH? हम लिखेंगे PI. We are not writing pH, we are writing PI. That is just writing what is isoelectric pH. कैसे मिलेगा? Very simple. Just add just add the pKa value of your carboxylic acid plus the pKa value of the NH3 plus ammonium acid divide by 2. What is that? ये क्या हो गया guys? ये थोड़ी ना acid होता है. Ammonium is an acid, isn't it? RNH3 can lose a proton very easily and it can become RNH2. So this is one acid, और carboxylic acid तो acid है ही. Okay, so approximately just giving you an idea कि how are we going to find out for simple acids with no side chain या फिर let's say neutral side chain, उनके लिए ऐसे निकालेंगे. For neutral side chain, okay, just quickly write down this formula and then we move onwards for the acidic and the basic side chain. Okay, yes, this is written down, right? Done. ठीक है. So for some molecules, for some amino acid जिसमें acidic side chain है, let's say aspartic acid. ठीक है, let's say aspartic acid, CH2COOH. So there are two acids over here, isn't it? एक तो carboxylic acid और एक aspartic acid. Yes, or the side chain acid, right? So for these molecules, how are we going to find the pK value या फिर isoelectronic pH? The pKa of two similar acids, इन दोनों को करना है add, divide by 2. This is how you find the isoelectric pH. pKa of two similar acids. So first carboxylic acid plus pKa of second carboxylic acid whole divide by 2. This is for acidic side chain. Okay, yes, yes Priyanka, previous slide देखो ये formula है, very simple. Acid side chain pKCOH plus pKa ammonium ion divide by 2. Done. Okay, for acidic side chain ये लिख लो, and for basic side chain, yes guys, who was there in the basic side chain? Let's consider the example of histidine, isn't it? Let's say like this histidine. तो अब देखो क्या होगा guys, in the histidine molecule, let's say I'm considering full protonated form. There are two similar acids. What are those two similar acids? एक तो ये रहा ammonium. This is also another ammonium ion. So pKa या फिर your isoelectric pH, this is pKa of two similar acid divide by 2. तो किसका किसका लेंगे? pKa of the ammonium group plus pKa of another ammonium group of the histidine, Nr3 positive of histidine divide by 2. मतलब we are going to consider similar acids. अब इसमें similar acid कौन है? Both of the ammonium ions, they are similar acids. Okay, please write this down. We will do the calculation. All right, done. So we move onwards to, let's say, this slide. Right, here we are. Let's look up for glycine. So guys, glycine के लिए देखो, you are having two acids at pH is equals to 0 या फिर pH is equals to 1, very low pH, very acidic pH, इस pH के ऊपर the glycine molecule is going to be like this. Yes. Now this is the all protonated form of the glycine molecule, या फिर इसको ऐसे ही all protonated consider कर लो. So now guys, what do you see? The pKa value of the carboxylic acid is 2.34. For the amine it is 9.58. करो इसको 2.34 plus 9.58 divide by 2. How much is that? Very, very simple this is. Is approximately it's 5.96, but we are not going to take it like this. We will approximately take it as 6.00. ठीक है. So अगर देखो गेट में क्वेश्चन आता है ऐसा, then you might consider 5.96, otherwise you are going to consider 6.00. So for glycine, the isoelectric pH Pi, this is equals to 6.00. Yes, you can consider that roughly. Okay. So guys, it is very very simple for those molecules जिनके लिए side chain नहीं है. Let's say consider over here, you are having only two acidic groups. So just add 2.33 for alanine and 9.71 divide by 2. You will approximately get 6.0 only. Approximately. Okay. Similarly, in all of these molecules, you only have two groups, the carboxylic acid group as well as the amine group. सिर्फ एक ही हमारा tyrosine ऐसा है which is having a phenolic OH group. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different, लेकिन the pKa value या फिर isoelectric pH of tyrosine is calculated in this way only. Okay, देखो what is written 2.2 and 9.04. करो add. What do you get? This one divide by 2. How much are you going to get? 5.67. Yes. So that is the isoelectric pH of tyrosine. Although the pK value of OH is also there, लेकिन फिर भी आप इन सारे acids का only you are going to take these two groups and find out the answer. For hydrophobic side chain, the Pi or the isoelectric pH is going to be found out by adding the pKa of carboxylic acid plus the pKa of the amine group divide by 2. बस ऐसे ही निकालेंगे. Yes. नहीं नहीं चेतन, इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. फेनोलिक OH से फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. किससे पड़ेगा वो देखते हैं. यस. इनमें देखो पोलर अनचार्ज साइड चेन, इनमें भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा गाइस. वी आर ओनली गोइंग टू हैव टू वैल्यूज. बस जहाँ दो वैल्यू है वहां पे सिंपली फाइंड आउट करना है. फर्क किससे पड़ता है? फर्क पड़ता है इन सब से. ये देखो, look at aspartic acid. So the value is for one carboxylic acid, which is the alpha carboxylic acid major group, 1.95 plus the value for another carboxylic acid group is 3.71. So this divide by 2 is going to give you the value for the isoelectric pH. क्यों यहाँ पे ऐसा? Because you are having acidic side chain, so you will consider two similar acids. दोनों similar acid कौन है guys? Carboxylate group. Both the carboxylate groups are going to be considered as the similar acid. So for aspartic acid, it is going to be approximately 3.0 or something like that. 2.83, find out. Alright, let's see. 1.95 plus 3.71. Yes, you get it. 2.83. Okay. तो देखो guys, isoelectric pH इतना small है. Why is it so small? Because you're having two acidic groups over here. Similarly, for the glutamic acid, you're having 2.16 and another acidic molecule, another acidic side chain 4.15. Yes, try to find this out. Whatever is the answer, that will be divided by 2. Alright, 3.15. Okay. This is the total pH. मैंने इसको directly बता दिया है आपको. Whatever is coming out, divide by 2 करके. This is the isoelectric pH of the glutamic acid. Okay. Exam में yes रिया देते हैं. So at least you must know the formula, how to find the isoelectric pH. Now let's come on the amino acids with the positive side chain. अब इनका क्या करेंगे guys? Positive side chain में you have two similar acids. What are those? One similar acid is your amine 9.09 for histidine plus another one is 6.04. इनको करो divide by 2. Yes. What is it? 7 point, yes, 7.6. Yes, round off. Yes, Chetan, 7.5 से 7 को round off करके 7.6 we have taken. ठीक है. So whenever you have the acidic या फिर basic side chain, the type of acid we are going to consider are different. यहाँ देखो फिर से lysine है. So you are having two acids over here. Yes, NH3 and NH3. So basically ये अभी तक acid नहीं है, but in the all protonated form you will have two ammonium acid. Okay, so once again 9.16 for this one plus 10.67 for the ammonium one. Alright, so for the lysine, how much is it? Approximately equals to 9.8. देख लो निकाल के. Yes, approximately 9.8 for lysine. Similarly, you have arginine. Arginine में again you are having 9.00 plus 12.10. Guys, this is the guanidine system. Guanidine system is very highly basic. So definitely ज़्यादा basic होगा तो pK value is supposed to be high, right? So whatever value comes out from here, that divide by 2 will give you how much? Alright, that gives you 10.55. Okay, 10.55. Alright, very good. So guys, have you seen कि isoelectric pH is also changing with respect to the acidic and the basic side chain? ऐसा कैसे हुआ? For glycine, ये देखो, we are just going to go back. onto this slide and we see that for glycine, which was neutral, you have isoelectric pH of 6.0, let's say, yes, 6.0. फिर आया aspartic acid, acidic side chain, yes. So what was the pKa, isoelectric pH, PI लिखते हैं, right? Isoelectric pH of aspartic acid 3.0, मतलब कि it reduces. For glutamic acid, yes, that also is going to be approximately the same 3.2 करके. For uh, aspargine या फिर let's say arginine, okay, arginine is this is the one जिसके पास में guanidine type system था. We have just seen 10.8, such a high value. All right, and for lysine, once again basic side chain only having one ammonium group. This is also very high, 9.8. Okay, which means कि इतने high pH पे जाके you are going to neutralize the charges of the negative and the positive. That is the isoelectric pH. Okay, yes. So, all right, this is what you have, guys. This was all about the isoelectric pH. I hope that this made sense to all of you. Yes, now what else do you have to study in the amino acids? अब ये तो एक ही portion हुआ amino acids का. We have till now we have just done the classification, isn't it? And what other than classification are you supposed to do? You are supposed to do a little bit of synthesis, protection and deprotection. All right, and some and some reactions of amino acid. Okay, and some reactions of amino acid. This is also what we are going to do. लेकिन ये हम करेंगे next session में. That is going to be very very soon. Yes, Chetan, बहुत कुछ. Okay. All right. So yes, guys, this is what we are going to study in the next session. I'll inform you. All right. Many things we have studied. Classification is very very important. So we have done all the kind of classification. Yes, and informing you once again, guys, जो next schedule है special classes का for the month of July, that is also going to be free battle of poll sessions. I'll inform you the topic. Also, yes, reminding you once again, if you are interested in joining an Academy Plus, use the code Jagriti S Live while the offer is on. And I'll see you all at 10:30 in the organic reagents class. Chalo. Bye everyone. We'll see you in few minutes. Okay? Bye bye.